Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. The Knights will put toe to leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boston College wants to play fast.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Now the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the UCF Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
There he goes. Touchdown, UCF. He got a step and just dusted the field. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Sexton. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Setting up the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Diaz. Fires complete on the crosser. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. Pressure coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Knights! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Boston College right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go right back to him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Touchdown, UCF! How about this defense taking one back to the house? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to get the edge on the right. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sexton. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. They'll run play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll throw on third down. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
He'll pull it on the read. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team at the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
That's reeled in. It's Paul.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Golden Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a play you just love to have back. It's 3rd and 1. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to take advantage of man coverage. You've got to give your quarterback more time to get that ball out.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Diaz. This time he's got it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out for the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They get to him as he throws. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield, it's Diaz. Quickly to the tight end. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Touchdown Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Knights will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. Makes a grab past the marker. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Knights are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go with a direct snap. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Hauls it in. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Sexton. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. Touchdown, Boston College! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. How about this? These guys are going for 2.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Running into the open space.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice move there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket.
Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Back to throw, it's Sexton. He's got his man. Hard running there. Crosses the 30s, just shedding tackles. Off to the races to the right.
Bro, this fucking game is wild. Like, I haven't even used my hit stick. I was just regular tackling.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boston College.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys.
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sexton. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Boston College wants to play fast.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Knights! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
To the air on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And on 1st down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 10 over Kansas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Sexton. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged out of the air. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Wants to throw. It's Sexton. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Plenty of fun.